Hi guys, I am Crystal Sky, and today we have kind of a different video. This is a time lapse of a New Year, Happy New Year type video, type picture I did in Procreate. I'm doing this on my iPad, so the recording might be a little bit strange. So, I've been gone for a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm really sick. I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, I'd say, and it's just a really nasty sort of cold that won't go away. So, so here we are. I'm gonna use my iPad to make YouTube videos because even though I'm sick in bed, I'm a workaholic and I can't stop. I really should just go to sleep, but this is what I do with my life. So this took me about 40 minutes, I'd say. It's not a super long picture. I maybe wanted to add more highlights and stuff to the hair, but I don't know. I finished it and I was like, oh, that looks cute. I think we'll just put that. So I did this using Procreate on my iPad Pro, and I screen capped, and then I sped it up. So this is a sped up version. Again, took me a really long time to do this picture. Oh, so sorry for coughing in your ear. Anyway, so the plan is I start school up again on the 7th of January. So I've got a little bit of time left. Once I'm done getting over this cold, if I finally get over this cold, because I'm tired of it already. Once I get over this cold, the plan for next year is to do one video a week while I'm in school. I am, again, probably going to have a break for finals at the end, but that's not for another, 4 or 5 months, so one video a week, whether it be a haul video or a Learning to Draw Weekly video, or, I'm working on my comic as well, Crystal Skies. It's available on Webtoons. Only the first chapter is up, and it's not even the whole first chapter. It's just the first chapter that I posted just for as a sample, I guess. But I'm actually thinking about changing the art style again because I'm super indecisive, and now the chibi style just looks silly to me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I will never know what I'm doing. Let's see. I chose the gel pen for this lining, and actually in the middle of using it, it just kind of started to get really blotchy, and I don't know why. I changed the brush and it fixed it, so I have no idea why that did that. I'm saying a lot. I don't normally. I'm sorry for that. I stopped streaming. This is going to go up on both my channels, my art channel and my gaming channel, because my gaming channel has been neglected lately. I do want to do one video on my gaming channel a week at least. I haven't been able to do any gaming at all, and I suspended my Twitch streams, which I usually stream on twitch.tv/crystalsky, and I had to suspend them because I couldn't talk. So streaming is 90% words, and I couldn't talk. So that's why the Twitch streams have stopped. Once I can speak for long periods of time and it doesn't hurt, I will continue those streams. So I'd probably say the day after tomorrow, or the day after that. Depending on how I feel. Now, I'm sick pretty often, but I usually don't stop the streams or stop making videos unless it's really bad, and it was really bad, like a fever and stuff like that. I need to stop talking about this. It's just overpowered my life for 2 weeks, so there's nothing else to talk about. I post a lot on Twitter. I've been posting a lot of art and stuff on Twitter, so if you missed any of the things that maybe you've missed my art or anything, or you want updates on the stream or something like that, follow me on Twitter. Because that is where everything is. You can get in direct contact with me immediately if you have any interest in that. So update on my video card, you guys. If you've been following me for a little bit, you know that my video card, one of the fans on the video card for my main PC died. So the computer would overheat anytime I play video games, and that was also one of the reasons why I stopped the Twitch streams, because whenever I started to stream, my computer would overheat. I got a new video card for Christmas, thank you, and now I can continue to stream, and it works a lot better. So yeah, it was just the video card fan that was making my computer overheat. And once the part was replaced with a better video card, I did get a better video card. Thank you so much to the person who I got that from. And it means a lot. And now I can go back to Twitch streaming once I get over this darn cold. So yeah, that's about it. Let's talk 2019 goals, art goals for the year. So my art goals for the year is I want to have my comic up to a good length. I want to have the art better for it, and I want it to be at a good production value where I feel happy with the art in it. I don't know if I'll ever be 100% happy with my art, but I definitely want to be at a place where I'm not disappointed with the first chapter like I am. The art and the smudging and the coloring and stuff on the first chapter I'm very disappointed with. So I don't want to be disappointed with my art and my comic. That's a goal for this year. I also want to start up, this is a new thing, you guys. I had this idea while I was sick, and I haven't been able to do anything about it because I'm sick. But I do a lot of writing along with my comic works. And I have a couple short stories that I was thinking about doing kind of like an audiobook. You guys will be able to see the writing on the video. If you'd like to maybe read along, you could read it just like a book. But I will also be reading it when, I have a voice. So it'll be like an audiobook you can listen to based on a book that I'm writing. If you'd like to give critique, or maybe something is wrong with the story or something like that, we can have like a community change. And so that is one of the things that I'm planning on doing. And those books will be based on things that I don't think can be comics. Comics have to be very visual. So any type of story that I think won't benefit from a comic type style will be in this type of audiobooks with me type style. And of course, I don't have anybody to read it, so it will be me reading them. If you guys don't enjoy my voice, maybe I'll tone my voice down so that it doesn't sound awful. So that was an idea I came up with, and I'm really happy and proud of it. Because for a really long time, I've always been an author, a creative writer, and it's really difficult for me to share writings, especially in a visual medium like YouTube. But I've been listening to audiobooks lately, and I was like, this is a great idea. Why don't I just turn my writings into audio that people could listen to? So there's an idea. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing in the year upcoming. As for gaming, I'm going to be doing a lot more Switch stuff. I'm really enjoying my Switch. So my gaming channel's just kind of been my Nintendo Switch, and I'm sure some people's like, oh, why won't you do other stuff? But I'm really enjoying my Nintendo Switch. But I am bedridden, so my Nintendo Switch is in bed with me, and it's handheld, and it's great for someone who is very sick. I heard they're probably, or maybe there's a rumor that they're going to release Persona 5 as on Nintendo Switch, and I would be very, very excited to see that, because I haven't played that game. I haven't played that game yet, and I played Persona 4, and I really enjoyed it, so hopefully they do that for Switch, because if I'm sick, and I often get sick, I like to play it in bed, where I am fine. So, the classes, I am registered for all my classes. Tomorrow I have to go to the counselors because there was a problem with my class registration. But I registered for all my classes. I'm taking Spanish 2, astronomy, and math. And then I'll be really close to graduating, which is really great. I'm looking at part-time jobs. As you guys might know, I don't make any money from YouTube or any of the art that I do Because, in my opinion, I'm just not good enough to make any money, and, you know, look at what I'm doing right here. Right here. This is a good example of why I can't make any money doing what I love. Anyway, so I'm thinking about getting a part-time job, and that will kind of take some time away from the channel. And that's kind of sad, but it had to happen, you know. I can't keep not making any money from anything. But we are gonna take a little bit of time before I do anything on that front in order to keep up with the channel. Here I'm changing. The arms I'm very unhappy with. If you zoom in, they look awful, but in the overall scheme of the picture, they look fine. So I'm gonna go and do some anatomy studies of arms. I thought my anatomy on arms was alright, but it's not. it's just not. So that happened. Also, I've been tossing around the idea of taking my gaming channel and my Learn to Draw Weekly channel and just kind of crossing them together, and maybe just putting them all in the Learning to Draw Weekly channel, but I'm not sure about that. I used to do a video called Monthly Favorites on my gaming channel, and then my gaming channel, it was not indicative to my gaming channel, so I discontinued the series, but I really want to do something similar. I should do a monthly favorites for both art and gaming, because that was a mixture of both. I know there was a lot of interest in those videos way back when. I'd like to continue doing them. I was a really big fan of that, because sometimes I'm interested, I have interests, and then I have the interest of a gnat, or the interest span of a gnat. I get, ooh, look at this, and then I move on. You know what I mean? So I have monthly favorites pretty much that change every month. So it would be nice to do a video like that once a month. So thinking about bringing that back. I was really unhappy with these eyes. I'm going to do a whole eye study, because I like anime eyes, and this is just awful. It's just really bad. You know, it happens. It happens. I don't think I'm having a good art day, but, you know, this is kind of like a warm-up sketch. I wanted to do a 2019 type of, hey, it's a new year, you know what I mean? So, art goals, let's break this video down really quick while the video finishes. Art goals for this year is I want to work on my comic. I want to do audiobook style book writings for you guys to listen to, and I want to improve more and more. I'm also going to probably get a part-time job, and I'm going to work on my schoolwork. So that's the plan for this upcoming year. Not really a resolution type thing, just a better myself in things that I enjoy to do, add more time to stuff that I like to do, produce more videos, and maybe talk with you guys, have some critiques. And I hope you guys are having a great 2019. I've had a lot of issues recently, family issues that have been affecting the channel, and they have been affecting my life in really bad ways. I moved down here just as like I moved down here to live with my parents, and now my parents are having issues, and we won't be able to stay in this house anymore, so I'm going to be moving again. I don't know if it'll be in 2019, but yeah, so we're having a lot of drama, and I have to be on top of that as well. So really, I'm not having a good year. Maybe at one point I'll do a video on it once everything's resolved. Right now, there's a story without an ending, and, you know. I'm also working on an animation. There's a Steven Universe ending song, the ending song, Love Like You. I have an entire kind of plot for an anime of that song. So I'm working on that, and I don't know if it'll ever be done, because most of my animations just kind of have a story, and I get storyboards out, and then I never complete them. So my goal is to complete things this year. My main goal. There's also going to be more planner videos up this year if you guys have stayed this long. We're going to be doing some more planner stuff. I'm switching over to my new planner, so that's important. Got to keep track of my schoolwork and when things are due and everything. So that's definitely important. The background here, I decided to use the flower pattern, the flower pen. I wanted to do like a bunch of cool firework neon type things. So I just kind of made the background super busy because the girl is very plain, and you know, she's meant to be me and I'm pretty plain. So so I did a couple of flowers in 2 different colors. By a couple I mean I filled the background. And then I added the glimmer pen to add more light, kind of like fireworks. So pretty cool. She's in the Crystal Sky chibi sky style, but more of an anime style. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking with me this long if you listened to this whole video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.